I'm Black Moss. I don't drink alcohol anymore. And, you know, I'm not fucked up like my boy here.
This is a one beer today.
Yeah.
What's going on? This is Chris Lyon. You're watching HiphopKR. We're doing an exclusive interview with part-time cooks here at Back in the Day. Here we go. Alright guys, thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yo,
Appreciate
Chris,
it.
Good, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you coming out. I was talking to you guys earlier. You were telling me it's the first time out here at Back in the Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time. I've never seen this place. It's amazing.
The first time that we ever met was probably at the Seoul Compton performance, right? You know, I saw you guys perform and I was like, yo, they killing it. So glad to you know link up again with y'all.
Dope, my brother. Glad to be here.
Yeah, appreciate that. So with Soda Compton, I was looking on your website. Like you wrote that it was the largest stage that you had at that time when you were like promoting it or whatever on your website. So what was it like the process, like leading up to it? There was some like big names that were coming out. There had some people from NWA. They got DJ Yella, who did some productions with Dr. Dre on the original Straight Outta Compton album, and some other recognizable artists in the Korean hip hop scene, Nafla, Lupi, you know, Doki, and you know, some people like that. So what was like that energy at that place and leading up to it? Like how was it preparing for that?
It's the same always, man. Like whether we're playing in front of like, you know, 10 people or like or 1,000, you know, we're gonna like get excited and try to put on a huge show. But definitely, like we were stoked to be playing with some people that we've been listening to a lot and you know look up to. But yeah, I don't know. We just wanted to put on because we want to be on as many dope shows like that as we can in Seoul. So we gave it 100, and I think we killed it.
Yeah, you know, it was more so for our followers, our fans to come and see us, you know, grow. Because we've come from like doing shows at clubs, small venues, to having a big show. So the excitement was more so for the people that have been following us to come and see like the progress. But like Saul's saying, every show we come with the same energy.
I would give it 100.
We always give it 100. It's always live, you know. So in terms of excitement, it was more so just towards the fans, just to get people out there and people can just be like, wow, you guys are doing something, you know. There's been some growth in there.
Yeah, that's what's up. I remember the second time we were just talking about when we linked up was at N2D, and I saw you guys performing. I was talking with I can't remember here, Nick. We were watching it, and I was thinking like it was like reminiscence of watching like some stuff from like Method Man and Redman. How you guys were like up on the seats and climbing the poles or whatever, up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
You had a lot of energy when you were coming.
Yeah, part-time cooks is live, baby.
Yeah.
Thank God I got so wait it out like this.
We used to be wilder. I was able to cool out a little bit. I used to throw chairs and shit. Now that I have Blessings energy
Oh,
too.
you can't do that yet.
Yeah. I did it in Busan, but when I was doing a solo show like before we started, and people just like got scared, you know.
Yeah, people aren't drunk enough. People just aren't fucked up enough.
Nobody trying to die out here.
Nobody's trying to die. They're not really about that.
They tell you not to throw water in the club here because people might slip. Everyone's got their phone in your face.
For real?
Yeah.
You're like, we're not having no lawsuits out here.
I'm scared to throw water in clubs here now. I'm scared people like it's gonna ruin somebody's phone and they're gonna like when we put a sticker on some building around here, like we got like a post on our Instagram like, what do you plan to do with this sticker? I don't know, just get some goo going and fucking
Get that sticker down.
It's hip hop, I don't know, handle it, deal with it.
You put the sticker on my shop window.
That's so it was good seeing you guys like in Too Deep and all these places. Another place that I've seen you guys do some stuff at was at Vaso's Club, Secret Society, and with your Stop Sessions. Is that like an exclusive thing that you guys kind of put on and started with Vasco? How did that start about?
Yeah, that was Saul's baby actually. Stovetop Sessions. When Part-Time Cooks first started, we had the idea to have a mixtape.
Okay.
Where our DJ at the time, Ahmed, who's no longer with us, he's actually moved out of Korea about a year ago. He lives in Thailand now. But he was our DJ, and Saul had the idea that he would basically put a mix together every month or every week or ever, put a mix together and call it the Stovetop Sessions, and that would be his contribution to like putting out something with us, maybe rapping here and there, a podcast maybe would develop from that. But that didn't get together. Instead, we threw the party, Stovetop Sessions. The first party was at Dojo.
I'm living like I'm famous and collecting paper. I'm still screaming, fuck, you pay me.
Yeah, he said one.
Oh, that's crazy. So it started off as a totally different concept. And kind
totally
of
different concept. Yeah, for us to just be putting out music constantly, but also to be doing something like a podcast or a mix with our DJ, so people could get to know him. But then we turned it into a party. With Dojo, the first party was a success, and we actually initially wanted to tour the party and do it at different places.
Oh,
but then, because we'd done a song with Vasco, he was opening a new club. It just all came together nicely. He was opening a new club. We just met him. We just did a song with him. It just everything fit. It was right. So we started doing a monthly party there. Actually, we did the first party, and we were gonna take a break. And he's the one that said, "Guys, I want you to do this every month." Yeah. So it became a monthly party, Stovetop Sessions.
Yeah, it's like a way for us to have like a party that's not a concert. You know what I mean? Like that's sort of one of the things that I think like keeps people coming back is that when you tell someone to come to a concert and they watch like a lineup of a bunch of performers, it can be harder to like keep people inside and partying. But with the format that we have set up, it's like DJ, one song from us, DJ, two songs from us or whatever, and it keeps people there all night like listening to music from 10 to 5 in the morning, and they always turn out to be.
That's what's up. But you guys, you also have like some other feature artists at the Stovetop Sessions sometimes, right? Because I remember the last time, I believe y'all had Deep Flow, was it? Mm-hmm. The one, okay.
Yeah, we've had Deep Flow, we've had Nuxall, we've had J Slow, we've had Don Mills. This following Stovetop Sessions, we're gonna have Don't Stop, Jackzilla, we got Jake Payne. We've had a whole bunch of artists,
King Mac DJ for us.
Yeah, King Mac as well. The format is just to have guests with us hosting the party. So it could be a DJ guest, it could be an MC guest. It's always a surprise every month. Really.
That's what's up. And you mentioned like a lot of people from BMC, Biz Major.
Yeah.
I see you guys like do a lot of stuff with them back and forth. So like how did that originally? How did you just like as you were making songs? Did you just
we met him at Into Deep. Yeah, we do shows at Into Deep all the time. Especially back in the day, we did a lot more, like 2 or 3 a month almost. And one day we did a show with I did a show with Nuxall like a long time ago, and just thought he was dope as shit. And then we did a show all together with Deep Flow. That's Part-Time Cooks.
His album launch.
Yeah, was it?
Deep Flow's album launch at Into Deep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
This was a while back. This was about a year and a half back.
And then got a big bottle of liquor and just kicked it all night and kept in touch. I love their shit,
Yeah, they're cool homies, like we like their music, they like our music, and they've always kept it real, so we just always worked together whenever the opportunity came. We invited Nuxall to a show. He invited us to his launch, his album launch.
That was a dope show.
So it's kind of just been an organic relationship.
That's
here and there, meeting at these places or working together in this way. And finally, like, it's led up to us featuring Nuxall on a new album, up and coming album.
Smashed it. Really tried to smash it.
Dope. So when is that like soon to be coming out, or is that still?
Soon. Are we allowed to say that when it's coming out?
So we're working on the 15th of June, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. That's coming up pretty soon then.
That's the exclusive right there.
It's all finished. Yeah, we haven't like posted anything about it on the internet yet.
Oh, so we the first?
Nobody knows. Yeah, nobody knows.
We're getting like little promo videos and stuff ready for it, and he just finished the mixing and mastering of it.
That's what's up.
But yeah, it's produced by, it's called 730.
7:30. Okay.
Yeah, it's produced by Soul Chef from New Zealand.
Dope.
Yeah, we met up with a producer from New Zealand on the internet. Kicked it. He was also a really genuine dude. Just kicked it. Went back and forth. Like finally, we were like, yeah, let's do something. Let's put some work out together. And before we knew it, we were committing ourselves to an album. You know, I think we started off with just like, let's do a track here and there, and then it turned into let's do a whole album together. The beats are really cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's the album coming out June 15th.
And you mentioned that Nuxa is on that. You said the title of that track is Smashing.
Smash Town.
Smash Town.
Oh, yeah, Smash Town. You have to wait for that to come out. Smash Town. That's all we're gonna do.
I'm trying to think of a tag. Like,
Look out for that.
we need to drop a couple of letters.
Smash
It needs to
Town.
just be like SMTWN. Something like that. I've been trying to
No, hashtag SMASH.
You better make sure you spell it right.
Feeling like thinking.
Hashtag Smash Town.
Yeah, there's some other good features on it too. We got Big Remo from North Carolina and Nove from North Carolina as well. They were on like Ninth Wonder's Dream Merchant and shit back in the day, but they were always dudes that I really, really looked up to back in the day, and got them to do a feature for it, and they both killed it.
Back in the day, like back in the day.
Hey.
Oh,
that reference.
Yeah.
Drumming punchlines.
I met Big Remo and Nove here one day.
Here, you met them here.
No, they haven't been here yet, I don't think.
That's what's up. Yeah, so you guys are doing like a lot of different performances, you know, as we talked about, from Into Deep to Secret Society, all over the place. So like, as far as your stage experience, do you think that your stage experience has directly influenced how you do your music?
It's definitely affecting how we're thinking about going about choosing beats. You know, because I think that sometimes we don't always pick beats that are live party beats. Whereas like when you see us on stage, like if you saw us, you'd probably think that our album was gonna like be
full of bangers,
like, blow a bunch of fucking up too. Whereas like a lot of it's just like introspective stuff about like how money's not important.
We used to think we needed money, we don't need no money, we don't need no money, we don't need no money, nah. We used to think we needed money, we don't need no money.
But yeah, I mean, we're thinking about ways that we can just like incorporate more of like our social life into music, because we're not just like we party, you know. And we're trying to get that into our music, like the way that we've incorporated that into our live show. We're trying to like think of ways to get that into our beat selection and have some stuff that you dance to more.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, because whenever I would hear you guys perform, like I was thinking like, oh, this is the kind of music like that they make. It's just like you give so much energy for your performances. And then like when I would see your music videos, it was surprising and refreshing to get that conscious other side of you that you're able to bring as well. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I want that mix.
Yeah.
Cool. So like being out here in Korea, but it's going to be different because it's a whole different perspective. So do you think that has changed some of the way that you view your own like personal lives as well as, you know, trickling over into your music?
Yeah. I'd say for me, man, like I just always just represent myself. I do my thing and talk about my story. And coming to Korea, you know, the only thing I'd say is has changed is a feeling of feeling more boundaryless. You know, like being at home, you've got these borders, you've got kind of a lot more subcultures to prescribe to. But here, I often find myself as the only South African. So I'm just like forced to just, okay, this is me, you know, this is me. And in the Korean kind of environment, people are expecting to see who I am. Like, so what's so different about you? You know, you're from South Africa, you're this guy from Durban.
What do you bring to the table?
Tell me about you, you know. So that's always at the back of my head too, because you know some people just assume I'm American maybe, and I always, you know, in my music I make sure it comes across. Hey, Zulu man, here I am. You know? You know what I mean? So it's kind of made me more aware of who I am, being in Korea and making music. But then on the flip side as well, I'd say that I've changed because you know, Korea's the life that I've been living here, a lot more party orientated. I partied back home, but not like here. You know, partying is so safe. Walking home at 6 in the morning, wasted on the street.
Yeah, you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, the people you meet, the experiences you have, just being in a place where you can actually get smashed until 6 in the morning, but the chances of you getting stabbed is not that great. The chances of you getting jacked are not that great.
Super safe.
You kind of look at life differently, you know what I mean? So there's also a deep side like that when the things we write about comes from those experiences, you know, of just like, okay, so sometimes I feel like it is the best of both worlds, you know, so it's possible. So it gives us the opportunity to inspire as well, just being in this place.
Yeah. And I say this a lot too. I guess the thing that I would say like really changed about music for me is like the way I think about like flow cadences and stuff now. Like I used to just be about having like the rawest, like meanest punchlines all the time, but now I sort of think more about like how people who may not be able to understand the lyrics quite as well if they don't speak English or if it's just a second language. Like I think more about like the way I find the pocket. Yeah, the way I can like find the pocket in the beat and listen to it the way that someone who wouldn't necessarily be looking for like a punchline would hear it, you know?
Gotcha, that makes a lot of sense because over here they're not, you know, when I listen to Korean like that, originally the first thing I listen to is the flow.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I don't catch those lyrics.
How
They
good
spin too fast.
it's hard, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to understand Korean.
Right. But you know, speaking of that, there's a dope track put out by Deep Flow that he actually performed at that last place that y'all performed, that Rap Beat show. I meant to hook up with you guys there when we went, but you know, we missed you guys. But y'all actually performed there, right?
Yeah, like 2:30 or something in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Late, yeah.
How's the crowd? How you feel like the energy was over there?
It's always fire.
Yeah, the energy is good. Yeah.
It's always fire. It's always fire. Like I never blame the crowd. I'm not yet anyway. You know? I couldn't fault the crowd. They were live. They got up with us.
I feel like with us now, like the more people, the better the show is. You know what I mean? Like we do the same, like no matter what. But like the more energy we get, like the more everybody feeds off of it, and the rowdier the show is. You know?
That's crazy.
More people we have.
They were going crazy too, you know, like thirsty to touch the hands. It was crazy, it was wild, you know.
There's gonna be some video coming out on the internet of me trying to dap someone up.
What are you doing?
No, not me. It was live.
But yo, it's always good to see like that energy that you guys get back from the crowd over here in Korea, because like sometimes people they'll be bashing the Korean hip hop scene and saying that like, you know, some of these the crowds out here for the Korean hip hop scenes, they're not very reflective of the energy that the artists are giving off sometimes.
The crowds are crazy, I feel like. I feel like the crowds are crazy here.
But yeah,
I feel like for some of the really, really big Korean rappers, like the Doki guys, like their crowd suffers because like everybody just puts their phone up. Like
true.
Like nobody's like we have like a few people like taking pictures of us, but sometimes I watch like the Illionaire shows and it's like literally just like the entire front of the stage, like for like 20 feet is just like phones like this, like people watching it through that shit, and it's hard to get into the show or share your energy with the performer when you're doing that, you know.
Not only is it like watching the TV, but it's on a small screen, and you're the cameraman.
Yeah.
So
You're the cameraman.
You gotta make sure you're doing it professionally.
You paid $60 to be the cameraman.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, for me, like watching, especially at Rap Beat shows we were talking about before, Deep Flow when the song that he had, Jock Do came on, like that's my jam right there. That's reminiscent of some like Wu-Tang jams that they be going with the energy that they come with. So like I was vibing to that at the Rap Beat show. So
was that the first time you heard that song?
No, I was.
I love that.
As soon as that came out, I was like all over that. But with some of the artists that you're looking into and who you're excited about on the scene over here, who would you say are some people that you're interested in finding out, their next projects?
Working with, or just like stuff coming out?
It could be working with, or just excited to see them and their project that they're doing as y'all are doing your own work.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear what he's doing.
Yeah, and everything Owen's doing I think is really, really cool now. That Owen freestyle is cool. All the guys on that shit sounding really dope.
Oh yeah, that's a jam where they doing it in some kind of
They took the whole shit and made it.
That was fire. You ever seen that? Yo, that's awesome, fire.
And who else? Yeah, I don't know. I really like Nafla a lot. Yo.
Oh, he's dope. Yeah.
I really like a lot of Nafla shit.
Yeah, I don't listen to music.
God, you okay? I
was thinking about that yesterday. The fact that I need to start listening to more music, not just music in Korea, but music in general. Since working, we've recorded 2 albums in the past 6 months.
Working
always mixing and listening.
Always making music, listening to our own music, listening to beats, writing. I really haven't been listening to music.
That's why he's always biting my raps and shit. He's always mixing my shit. Catches a lot of song good in this new album coming out. All the blessings.
Yeah, man. I've got probably Isaiah Rashad and Kendrick's album.
Just on repeat?
Just on repeat. That's the only albums I have on my phone. A free download here and there from people back home whose music I listen to. But other than that, I really need to start listening to more music.
Gotcha. I think we all go through those periods where we're so focused on working on whatever we have in front of us that we kind of just don't have. Either we don't have time for the music that's going on around us, or we just are afraid that it's gonna somehow seep into the creative process that we're going through.
Yeah, I mean that's a big part of it. That's really I can't listen to a lot of other music, especially stuff that's going on now. So then I start kind of trying to fit into that. You find yourself drifting into that kind of fray. Yeah. So I just switch it all off and do whatever Captain Hook is coming up with here. And we're just alright, let's go. That's what we're doing. Kind of cultivate our own sound, We've been trying to find the part-time cooks kind of vibe as well, so trying not to get influenced as much as possible. That's a good thing.
I like the new kitchen out of, I don't know, AZ. I've been listening to AZ a lot today.
Okay.
Yeah, Rakim narrates a new documentary about AZ.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, I'm really.
Speaking of, who are some people that you looked up to growing up? Music heroes that in the hip hop industry, or they don't have to be in the hip hop industry. It could be in whatever genre of music that you were listening to. But what are some of the greats that you listened to growing up?
Busta Rhymes up
in the place.
Ooh-ha.
Yeah, we both listen to that.
Cool.
A lot, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's always been. People think it's a bit unusual, but Bone Thugs. I love Bone Thugs.
Really?
When I was in the 5th grade, I had a crew called True Thugs. We'd write our fast raps and see who cares the fastest, had the fastest rap.
Okay.
That's how we spent our 5th grade lunch breaks, man. Just I'm a true thug, and then we used to do the harmony thing as well. Yeah, that was our shit.
Dope.
Yeah, I was big in the Busta for sure. Organized Confusion, Fairmont, Eminem, of course, back in the day. Tribe, everybody.
I see how you keep on throwing that reference in back in the day.
Back in the day, like the cafe.
Back in the day. Back in the day, like the cafe.
Tupac.
Got you.
I listen to a lot of Tupac. Actually, I wouldn't say I listen to a lot of Tupac. I listen to a lot of the same songs. A lot.
Yeah.
Just
I was the same way, man.
From that Me Against the World album, I think that one, Tupacalypse, the Greatest Hits album, Machiavelli album. I think I got them at the same time, and just didn't stop listening to them.
That's what's up. I see a lot of collaborations with Korean hip hop artists and hip hop artists over in Japan collaborating. So it's cool to see that how that bridges is connected between those two industries. So it's cool to see you guys working on both ends.
Coon Tracks contacted us to have one of our songs be on the compilation, and the new compilation that we're on with that hit like #1 in Japan. That's the post that we made.
#1, that's what's up. Okay.
It was like Coon Tracks, and then Drake was too.
I saw that. Drake's the views from the 6 was on #2 on the charts.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Y'all topped it. That's what's up.
Yeah, and we're working on another album with a Japanese producer. Oh, he's American, based in Japan. UFO.
Okay. So his name is UFO, or is that the title of the?
Yeah, his name is UFO.
Okay.
We haven't decided on the title yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, when we went on tour last summer, we went to do a show at the Adidas flagship store, and got in really cool with one of those guys, and our buddy Ben that was directing there, and he introduced us to like a whole bunch of people and sent us a bunch of beats from this homie UFO who lives in Tokyo, and we've just been sort of working on like an EP/album over the internet with him.
That's cool.
That sort of got put on the back burner for a little while because we were working on the social thing and we had a deadline, and I think that's like the thing that we're really going to start focusing on now.
That's what's up. But I don't want to drag it out for too long. I know you guys have been talking with us for a while. Yeah. I want to thank you guys again for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man.
This is our first video interview with this series, so I want to thank you guys again for coming out and showing HiphopKR some love. I want to thank you again, back in the day cafe, they showed us a lot of love.
Back in the day.
HiphopKR. Thanks for having us. And hopefully anybody watching us, if they're interested in checking out our music, they can go to parttimecooks.com. They can, we're on the internet as well, on social media. Everything is at Part-Time Cooks.
Dope, definitely.
So if you just at the Part-Time Cooks, that's us on Twitter, that's us on Instagram. It's all good, PTC on Instagram, Black Moss PTC.
That's what's up. Alright, thanks so much for coming in, guys. Appreciate that. We're gonna catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace out.
1, 2. Check 1, 2.